Hey boo, what's up? So you're here for the best relationship advice for real results. I'm April A. Carter, your certified expert relationship coach, and I help women 40 plus win in love. All right, so let's just jump into it. I'm not going to give you a whole big spiel or anything because you are here to know what you need to do to have an awesome relationship. Well, the first thing that you need to do is embrace change, okay? By that, you got to step outside your comfort zone, step outside of your box. So, one of the first things that you can do to embrace change is start doing things a little bit differently. And that might be learning a new dating language. So, I'm not sure if you're familiar with what a dating language is, but it's the way you communicate throughout your relationships. Are you a person that loves affection? Are you a person that appreciates gifts? Do you love words of affirmation? Do you love quality time? Do you love physical touch? Or do you love acts of service? When you're in a relationship, which one of those things speak to you the most? Now, I want you to forget about it and try a new way. Try something else, okay? So you want to embrace change. That's number one. Number two, you want to learn a new dating language. If you're usually shy and reserved, try to be a little bit more outspoken. Let your light shine through, okay? Now, the third thing that you want to do, let me get my fingers right. The third thing that you want to do is you got to become more visible. The deal is, if nobody knows you're on the market, then nobody's going to know you're open for dating, okay? So you got to be more visible. Hashtag go outside. But I know it's a pandemic. But if you are still afraid of going outside and being cautious, I totally understand that. But you can still be more visible. Here's how you do it. You'll be more visible by letting your friends and family know that you want to date. That's the number one best free matchmaking, okay, that you have right there. Number two, number two, the next thing that you want to do is actually date online. Use all of that technology right at your fingertips to start a new romance. The third thing that you're going to do when you are still becoming visible and putting yourself out there, you're actually going to spruce yourself up, become more attractive. So that way, when your possible suitor sees you, he wants to actually know you, get to know you a little bit better, know where you're from, know your name, just anything of that nature. The key here is to actually start the relationship and then work on having the best relationship. But you want to have a great foundation first, right? So the fourth thing that you can do is be yourself, but add a little bit of that personality. And this is for my people who are not social butterflies. Sometimes it takes a little bit more for you to get going, and that's okay. Pump yourself up. Listen to some music that inspire you, that'll get you out of your head and onto that dating floor, okay? You want to let some of who you are come out. Let them see your personality. You got to shine, girl. It's a lot of competition out here. You need to let them, and by them, I mean all of the eligible bachelors out there, know that they should choose you, why they should choose you, and you are ready for love, okay? So like the fifth thing that you are going to actually do to have your best relationship, to start your best relationship, to get the best real results is you're going to know your WNDC method. Let me share with you what that is. The WNDC method is a method that I created that every woman must utilize in order to have the great results that she's looking for in a relationship. It doesn't matter if you're single, doesn't matter if you're dating, or my married ladies, you can use this too. Let me break it down. The WNDC method was created to actually help you create a better foundation, to actually help you remove all the exterior factors that go along with dating and focus on you. It allows you to understand who you choose as a person, why you chose them, and why you stayed in that relationship. So first, we're going to start with the W, the wants. Understand and know what you want in a relationship. What are you looking for? Are you looking for a rendezvous? Are you looking for a homie, love, a friend? Are you looking for a lasting love, eternal love, and marriage? Are you looking for somebody just to hold you down while the time passes, aka cuffing season. Know what you want in a relationship. And then you're going to flip it to know what you want in a mate. What kind of mate do you want? Not the exterior, his looks, things like that. Go ahead and add that if that makes you feel better. But you're focusing on the actual key components that'll make you guys compatible. Do you want a mate that is a family man? Do you want a mate that goes to church? Do you want a mate that doesn't have a problem bringing home all of the bread? Do you want a mate that allows you to still be you? What do you want in a mate? Really think about that and hone in on that, because what you think about is what you manifest. And we want to manifest whatever it is you want. So be clear on that. The next thing in that WNDC method is the N. What do you need in a relationship to be happy, to thrive? What do you need in a mate to be happy, sustain, thrive? Now, your wants and your needs are two different things, okay? You will be able to have a successful relationship without your wants, but you will not be able to have a successful relationship without your needs. So definitely evaluate those two. The next letter in the WNDC method is the D. I always laugh at that part, but no, ladies, it's not the D, okay? But it can be. But in this case, it's not. Understanding what you want, need, and then what your deal breakers are in a relationship. The way I like to spin it is, if there was one thing that will cause you to end it all, if you were in a great relationship with the man of your dreams, what would that be? That is your deal breaker. What is that deal breaker, okay? Now, secondly, let's say you're not in a relationship and you want to start a great relationship. You met a wonderful guy and he just gave you some information and now you can't move forward. What is that? What is that deal breaker for you? Okay, so we went over 3 so far. We got your wants, your needs, and your deal breakers. The next thing we need to do is talk about your compromises. What are you willing to compromise on to have a great relationship, to have your best relationship? The first thing you might need to compromise on is your list of things that you have to have, okay? That long list that you wrote out a few years ago, or maybe you just did it last week, that long list, what can be broken down on that list to get you to where you need to be? Because let's be real, there's no perfect man out there. But you need to find the perfect mate for you, your perfect person. So with you having all those different obstacles and things on your list, that might be preventing him from getting through. And it may not be anything that is really, really big that you can probably compromise on. Like, let's say, maybe height. I don't know. But don't let me tell you what your deal breakers, compromises, wants, and needs are. You have to do that for yourself. This method, this WNDC method, has been seen on NBC, the Black News Channel, the CW, and countless other media outlets because of the results that it gives women everywhere. Okay, I've said a lot, I know. Alrighty, so that about wraps it up. For the best relationship results, you want to try those things, okay? You want to embrace change. You want to learn a new dating language. You want to become more visible. You want to be yourself, let your personality shine, and you got to know your WNDCs. I'm April A. Carter, your favorite expert relationship coach. Make sure to subscribe, like, share, all of those good things so you never miss a beat and getting that awesome relationship advice. Follow me at The Relationship Lady on all social media platforms, AprilACarter.com. Bye.